Just make sure that everything is actually working. And get into it, I suppose. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. We are back here in Fireclaw and we still have our glorious magma crab, and well, hopefully this time it won't crash. I have actually... How the actual fuck did this happen? I have reinstalled the starter pack and migrated the save over. Did he die of thirst or old age or something? That seems somehow awfully random, you know? He was a hunter, so he might have died from wounds sustained during hunting. No, I need this to create the thing. And before it crashed last time, I had actually managed to create this at least. Well, let's install that. I think we had a weird creature arrive, but I don't think anyone who survived got bitten, so we should be okay. And yeah, well, let's get into it. See what we want to do here. Alright, we crashed after we had set up the next group of gold chests. Well, bags and chests being on the same thing is kind of really awkward actually. I wish the game didn't do that. That is deeply annoying to me. However, we can change that, so we'll just do this gradually like we always intended, so that we don't go insane in the process. We might also dig around for some more 11 opals, because those are always glorious. Or alternatively, we could just go looking for some emeralds, because we know there are a few hundred there. And you know, emeralds are a good thing. A lovely thing. Which we would be quite happy to have more of, because we have maybe 30 or 40 currently. And, well, doubling that amount sure as hell wouldn't hurt, I'd say. And, well, we have a lot of gold, don't we? We could just mass produce gold statues. That could always be fun. And here we go. Now this shouldn't crash, because I had another fort that was crashing, and it hasn't crashed, you know, since I moved the saves over to a freshly installed starter pack. So I think it might have been an issue with the installation getting corrupted over time somehow. And if that's the case, we should be okay for a while now. We will see, of course, but I have high hopes that that won't be a problem. Now down below we still have this shithole, and we are currently producing a metric fuck ton of weapons. Weapons I like, weapons are good. We're also digging small amounts of gold from here. Seems reasonable, and alright, we were also slaughtering the trees up here. That's actually a very positive thing, isn't it? Just kill the trees. Yes, that's actually quite reasonable. Quite reasonable. Alright, and we were gonna build a thing above here. Did we actually start building rock statues in large amounts? I think we did. Let's actually turn the kimberlite we have here into blocks, and there's apparently teeth Minor things, it's fine. And you are dragging granite to be cut into stuff. As we do. Oh yes, we are working through a lot of granite there, aren't we? That seems actually quite reasonable. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, if you're a crafter, you have what, 3 crafters because 1 died? How are we actually on hunters? We have 2 experienced ones left. That should probably be enough. Okay, what do you not want exported? Bucklers and low boots. Yeah, that's reasonable. We can live with that. How are we on booze? We're not... Okay, we're not running out. Good. We can actually lower the level we try to maintain that slightly, I think, because we do have a well as backup these days. And are we actually out of actually defined coffins? I think we are. Looks like. Well, in that case, let's enable another line so these people can get properly buried. Don't want actual dwarven corpses rotting in there. That would upset people. We wouldn't want people to be upset, or now would we? And I do believe we have more smoothing and engraving that we can do. Because it looks like these guys haven't really been set a job at the moment, so just engrave what you can here, I guess. And okay, this looks very nice, 8 million. Very, very nice indeed. Oh boy, that sounds clean. Let's actually clean all. Holy crap, that's a lot of contaminants. That might actually speed the fort up a bit. With that kind of pressure on the memory. Or maybe not. Maybe it will. Actually, it looks like it is a bit. Huh. I think. Okay, so let's find the... Yeah, that's just an animal, that doesn't matter. Okay, how about we use this level and we go looking for gems? Because I have a feeling there might well be a few emeralds around here. That being the case, let's go looking for them. It also occurs to me that I could use more trap. Well, actually, no, I don't need more traps. Because, well... we do not get sieges here, do we? So that's kind of unnecessary. We're just gonna dig out a big ass thing that way. That should be nice and safe. On the manpower front, I mean. Not overburden our limited... or rather already tied up resources. Oh, right, and that's why they were tied up, because we decided to make this little project to floor the thing over. That's right, we did do that. Could you, like, channel these or something to make this problem go away, thank you? Yeah, but that's a good place to spend the kimberlite blocks, and we can actually do things with that then. We'll floor it over, we'll cover it with statues, we'll make an offering to the volcano god that way. A tribute, if you will. And how are you doing on the whole engraving thing? Doesn't look like you're doing anything. Great. That looks like dimple cups, for whatever they're worth. Oof. Dye. Do we really need that much dye? So how are we on mechanics? We should have 1 or 2. We just have 1? No, we have 2. I can be okay with 2, probably. I 2 is enough to make the things we want, I'm sure. I could add more traps in here, though. That would require more copper spears. Which isn't necessarily a problem, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, we'll just pump them out, why not? Weaponsmithing is at 15 and at 6. Okay. Here. Okay. The important question, did anyone die? No? Well, then that was a crappy collapse, wasn't it? Wait, if you dig there it will collapse? No? That was just a derp, apparently. Okay. Interesting, though. A very interesting derp. But yeah, I think we definitely will roof over most of the volcano. Just bottle the whole thing up. Ah, Jesus. Sorry if I'm a bit sniffly and snuffly, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. In terms of stuff, well, it looks like we have a fair amount of prepared stuff and ready to mill plants. Which is why we wanted this. Because we didn't have enough milling potential, that's right, that's why we expanded in the first place. Because we wanted more. Yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. Do we have any interesting artifacts that we could actually use? A table, a cabinet, coffer, grate, coffin, statue, a mug and a bed. I think most of those are already in use in the nobles' room, so there's not really much point to them elsewhere. This is nearly done though. We should have manpower again soon then. And here, well, these rooms are fucking amazing, aren't they? Good for the dwarves, I suppose. And this is the booze stockpile, I believe. Yep. Booze. A couple levels below we have the actual food. I mean, it seems mildly inefficient, but it'll have to do. Ooh. Ooh, I wonder if I could set up a place for dwarves to actually be flung into the magma with like a... Oh my fucking god, I totally could, couldn't I? Let's make a sacrificial pit. Oh yes! Wait, aquamarine? That should be relatively... here. Shift F4. It's gonna be the Shift F4 mine. Apparently there are aquamarines and emeralds here. Yep, this is a gem mine level. Definitely. We're gonna mine the fuck out of it. You look at that, apparently there's treasure. And this is not granite, this is just schist and gneiss. Of course, I am mangling these pronunciations in some cases, don't worry about that. That's because I'm a filthy foreigner. Okay. And this is all blocked off because we wanted the mechanisms here to be semi-safe. Yeah, you're just powering the filter for the water. Okay. Important question. How are you on? Okay, you're at that. Why aren't these all enabled? Okay, let's say that the thing... Okay. Is the workflow plugin not working? I mean, it should be enabled for this save. Oh, we're out of freaking cloth, apparently, officially speaking. But this is just a leather stockpile, and this is the cloth stockpile now. Do we have any cloth still in here? We do. Why the fuck is it not being used then? Oh, questions, questions, questions. And these are the infinite jobs. Dye, prepare fine meal, dye thread, and then there's the prepare a fuck ton of armor suits for a potential militia necessity. Speaking of which, I'd like these four channeled off, thank you. And actually this and this as well as this whole thing. And actually this as well. For neatness' sake. Please do it. Thank you. We should in theory have manpower again soon, I think. Oh, actually this tile as well. Wow, this is awkward. There's like a dozen miners who are each coming up to do exactly one tile. That's iffy. Okay, how many millers slash... Someone else died. Who? Where? How? Oh, for fuck's sake, dwarves. Okay, we have a bunch of furnace workers, that's good. We have 4 processors, that's not so good. We have 1 random fish cleaner. Because I was hoping to find a bloody thing. No, you're gonna be a weaver now. You're a leather worker, you're a bone carver, because you're a crafter. Okay, good, good, good. We have 2 glass makers, they don't matter much. A miner. Which means nothing because everyone's a miner in this fort. I'm gonna take a quick look through the jobs, see if we're missing anything we absolutely need. Like, well, we do have 2 butchers, tanners. We have a brewer here, a cook here, a cook here, a brewer here, a brewer here. We're missing one of the cooks, I think, because we only have 2 and it should be 3. Okay, you're a spare, you're a cook now. Congratulations. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it, right? We have our wood burners and soapers. We don't need 3 of those, but most of the time they act as carriers anyway. And farmers who are also plant gatherers. We have, what, 4? 4. 4's enough, I think. We've ended this good. Don't think we need more. So that will do. I think we're good on that end. What about stuff like masonry and carpentry? We have an excellent bowyer. We have 2 halfway decent carpenters, 3 masons, 3 carpenters, not 2. Looks good. I think I did. It hasn't crashed yet. I've played another save that used to crash. It seems fine now. Yeah, Badminton. It looks like it was a corrupt installation. So I installed the starter pack anew, migrated over the save, and it seems okay now. It does look like that miner might have just taken a dive into the magma though, which is really crappy. Apparently channeling these out can lead to, well, people taking a nasty tumble down the old volcano god's throat. Not for the faint of heart, this job. Kimberlite blocks. Well, that seems like a glorious idea. Of course, we can't know for sure until we played for a bit, but it looks solved, you know? And this needs to be dug. Try not to fuck up too badly. Try not to go flying into the magma. Good luck. Also of the construction. Because we're gonna build a giant offering to the volcano god above this, including a sacrificial pit, I think. I think it's time. I think it's time we had a sacrificial pit here. So yeah, here we're gonna be doing a bunch of building. We'll see how quickly the dwarves can actually make it happen. It shouldn't be, hopefully, too long, even though it's like 200 blocks. Because you can see the stream of dwarves that we're able to devote to this task. And hopefully that will, well, not go too slowly. Some of them will end up puking their guts out because, sunlight. Eek. But overall it should be fine. Let's zoom in a bit. The game actually runs slower when you're looking at multiple levels at once. Because it has to calculate a bunch more stuff apparently to see what the visual would look like or something. I don't know. It does something stupid like that, but... As for here, well, we know for a fact that we have some pretty gnarly gems here. So, we're gonna go looking for them. Aquamarines and emeralds, no less. That's some seriously good shit. We should actually prospect for a fort next time, maybe. That's just, you know, a giant gem mine. And do the gemage thing. Just, you know, like a huge gem industry. We can actually produce a bunch of green glass. Not that there's a huge reason to, mind you, but I could. And this is probably the wrong time to do this now. Right now, because, you know, we are doing the thing with the volcano building, but fuck it. They'll get it done eventually. Look at this caravan of doom. Oh yes. Build, you fuckers, build. I mean, once this section is finished, they're only gonna be able to build like 10 or 11 at a time, so it's gonna slow down, you know, the manpower consumption for this job. Unless we order them to build even more. I could order them to build even more, I could. I mean, this gives me somewhere to put all that kimberlite, right? Justifies the expenditure of manpower and effort to make all this stupid stuff. We could toss in a dragonbone crossbow into the volcano, like a masterwork one. That could be a thing, actually. Or if we decided to commit black treachery, we could dump our water on top of the fucking volcano. I'm sure that won't be misunderstood, right? Is this suspended? No, it's getting made. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, and it's not that far from the stockpiles, actually, where all this stuff is kept, so... Oh yeah, that's a bunch of people actually diverting to this. It's a lot. Yeah, quite a few. Volcano gods get thirsty for magma, not for water. Water is poisonous. That's like you try to assassinate me kind of stuff. You don't do that to a volcano god you like. Yeah, when I'm looking at the stuff above, it slows down. What do you want? Bucklers. Okay, wooden buckler. Apparently I can't spend buckler. Spell. Spell. God damn it, brain. Okay, good. Excellent. And here, you're actually gonna be building slightly differently because we are gonna be leaving a gap about 6 wide. No, I don't want a wall, I want a floor. Okay, so let's say 6 wide. That's 6, right? So, can do it like this. And, well, let's just keep on with the building, shall we? Well, the building is good. Just make a giant floor here. Right, that isn't built yet, so we can't place that there yet. But that's okay. We have plenty of building materials and plenty of people. Yeah, another thing that's taking up manpower is the fact that we are at the same time trying to produce this massive amount of copper armor. For, you know, emergencies. Like, you know, if our entire military gets slaughtered horribly. We might actually need to build a few more barracks if we're gonna let these people actually train. Purple spindles are relatively good, I think. Yeah, the density of the gems we're running in here is not that good. We're not finding pockets all that often, though. That emerald pocket is rather nice. Well, still... I mean, it's better than nothing. It's just that I've had this place does not seem very, you know, good for gem mining. The pockets are decent, but they're far between, you know. And still though, since we've already started digging, why not? But yeah, the geological situation here seems to be very good for gold. Not so much for much else, you know? Okay. Disregard those messages. Wait, are we out of copper? Are you not smelting copper enough? Don't you have like 4 smelters? You do. But you're also trying to smelt gold and actually melt metal objects at the same time, which is gonna interfere. Okay then. That's a fun fact. Down below... well, more purple spinels, I'll take those, and of course I'll take the shawls, because at the very least they're practice, and they're probably gonna be better for encrusting than raw rock. So why not? Though we do need to install some doors here, so we can lock this level off when we're done with it. Because we don't want people wandering around in here, wasting time and effort, you know. Channel some of the previous levels we might block off permanently at some point, with walls. It's a nice pocket. This isn't so bad. We seem to be finding a halfway decent amount of good things. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, and there's the part. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And crap, apparently the recording hadn't started, so I will... Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna stop the stream so I can export it out via Twitch thing later on, and we're gonna make it work out on YouTube's. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.